So, why do people in Denmark or Danish people eat breakfast?
Because they need to eat food.
What's this?
Rundstykker.
In English, round pieces?
Round pieces. Because they're round.
Well, they're not round. This is a standard Danish breakfast. They don't eat this every day. Like if friends are visiting, if it's a holiday, or it's just a special weekend, then you can expect to have this set. Okay, what bread do we have here? So this is I see this a lot, although we don't eat this so much, and not also in your family, right? But this is bolle.
Yeah, a bun.
So what is it? It's just plain.
Yeah, it's just a
There's
bun.
nothing there. Yeah. So maybe in the Philippines it's like pandesal.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is more like a pastry, but you said it's like a mix of.
The rundstykke, which is like a round piece.
And then this one is staple.
Rugbrød.
Rugbrød.
We eat that every lunch.
Most supermarkets, they have a small bakery section, but there's also standalone bakery shops all around Denmark. You get this fresh, but you can also get this frozen. So you see it's brown, it's more firm.
So thank you for touching all of them.
So Martin will now show us how to eat it properly. The Danish way. So that's the rye bread or the rugbrød with butter, and that was salt. And that's the egg that I just boiled for exactly 7 minutes. How is it?
Hard-boiled.
Hard boiled?
So the sauce, the yellow thing. Ah, there you go.
So what's that?
A little bit.
You want it more raw than that?
Yeah. So probably around 10 seconds less boiling.
So that's very traditional, and I haven't seen that anywhere, that kind of ritual. So that's very Danish. When you come to Denmark, you have to try that. And you have to eat it with the egg holder, guys.
Okay.
So that's bolle with the salami.
The bolle is not the typical one. But
Yeah.
the salami with remoulade and ristet løg.
The mix of cold cuts vary from person to person, or from what the family is used to. This one is
Ham.
ham, and normally you put cucumber.
No.
That one.
Rullepølse.
Yeah, what do you put on top of that?
Normally actually something called sky. It's like a brown, what do you call it? Gel type of thing.
Okay.
And then, or you can put just radish.
So this is also common Danish mix. So you have the bread, type of cheese, and the jam. I remember when I first visited Denmark, like, I don't know, almost 10 years ago. And they always eat this for breakfast. And I find it a bit weird because it's so sweet. And for example, in the Philippines, we eat rice for breakfast. Or I would also eat bread, but I would not, do this combination. This is like dessert for me. But this is so common, and now I've learned to really like it. You think Danish breakfast is considered healthy?
No,
No?
not this type of breakfast. It's a typical breakfast on holidays or weekends. So it's definitely not every day. Then you will be big and fat.
So tell me about your coffee culture in Denmark.
Coffee culture. It's
You like
black
black coffee? Yeah.
And a lot
Only
of
black
it.
coffee.
and a lot of it.
I rarely see people drink it with milk. This is how I drink my
Americanized,
coffee.
but in the past it used to be black coffee and black coffee only. And now all the people that don't like coffee also start eating coffee because they drink the milky coffee or the
Why Marius? Strawberry. Yummy. You were saying?
And now the last 5 years or something, it's really become a thing where you have specialty coffee. You buy special coffee, you order it home from abroad. You get all these machines. But yeah, still, black coffee is the main thing.
So I like the cheese, the bread with the cheese and the jam. I also like the egg, the hard-boiled one. Although
Soft boil.
Yeah, the soft-boiled one.
Very important.
Yeah, very important. But I don't eat it the way you do. So I just eat it separately and then eat the bread after or simultaneously, not with the horuprul. And then I like the cold cuts. I like the different mix. I like, when I eat, I have a lot of options.
I remember the first few times you came to Denmark, you were like, when we were at the end of the tour in Denmark, oh, so much bread, now I can't wait to get home to your Filipino.
Well, rice. Yeah, I missed rice so much back then.
Er der ikke mere mad, Marius? Kan du få et rundstykke?
No more bread?
Ah, du skal ikke bare smide smøren. He's just eating the butter.
So that's it for breakfast. I hope you learned something and we'll see you next time.
Hvad laver du, Marius? Leger du med din elefant? Ja.